I'm Gemissimo. Welcome to Gemma TV, where two nerdy twins play video games, watch anime, TV shows, and react to Stray Kids content. Today, I am back in the alien world of Subnautica for Subnautica 2, and hopefully my computer doesn't completely crap itself because we stream on a potato and the game requirements are quite high. So I'm basically restarting from the beginning. I didn't really do much when everything started like stuttering and not working, so I stopped the stream, I restarted, and I'm just going to go back from the beginning. So, new single player game, survival. And Gemma French is here to let me know when everything goes to ish and things start not working. The flight to the desert world Azura will last 14 years. It is a one-way trip. When you awaken, your new life begins. So we have 4 pioneers. Triage, Felix, Stone, and Tether. Triage is the one that looks more like I do, so that what we'll be playing.
Body print complete. PDA implant reset to factory settings.
I always go purple because reasons. Okay.
Warning. Atmospheric pressure above human maximum. Projected lifespan 13 minutes. Adaptation required.
So I'm basically like, oh, getting crushed, you need to adapt or die in 13 minutes. Okay, pressure tolerance. Highly pressurized air is destroying your lungs. Adaptation required.
I am Noah. You're the QI. Your life is my job. My job is your life. I wish I could make full introductions, but courtesies must wait. We are both going to die if we stay here. There's another Noah node in the life pod outside. Get me there and I can get us both to safety. You are burning in slow motion. Under 60 atmospheres of pressure, oxygen becomes a neurotoxin. Nitrogen bubbles saturate your flesh and pry your joints apart. I've opened the door to the adaptation chamber. Your printed body can borrow tricks from indigenous life. You'll feel better. You'll be better. The last pioneer didn't make it to the life pod. I'm activating their black box signal. You will make it. That's why you're the QI.
User death imminent. Proceed to adaptation.
I did notice that the text and the voice doesn't match. So I assume
Terra Pioneer Nanotech. Your body can adapt survival traits from a Zazuran rat. Proceed to the sampling pavilion.
So it's like the text that they have there and the voiceover don't match exactly. So the stream is handling it better so far. Fingers crossed. Okay, so...
Tampering detected. Uncatalogued donor organism in pavilion.
Okay, so someone switched the rat with whatever this thing is. It looks like a flower.
Gene donor found. You must adapt alien traits to survive. Sample. Adapting trimethylamine, N-oxide synthesis. Pressure tolerance increased. Vital signs stabilizing. Congratulations. This orb is now your relative.
This is like, it's not just me. This looks like a flower stem. Like, those are like the pollen thingies, right? But yeah, I like this, like they say, oh, there was like something that was put there that was not authorized, and now you have their genetic material in you, which means you can tolerate the pressure, but also you are now a relative to this plant thingy. I'm just having the things open. I'm going to read some of these once I have I am like in a safer spot. So you have like 6 genetic adaptations that you can get, so that's good.
Scanning for necessary adaptation. Cleared for work.
So you see what I was saying earlier? No, there is one missing. So there are 2 here and 1 here that the person didn't activate the thing, so that's why they died to barotrauma. Oh, as I said, this is like I'm replaying the beginning again. So this person here, they died to barotrauma, which most likely happened because they did not activate the air thing here, so they didn't. They got crushed basically, and you got their thing. What I'm thinking is that because
a serious accident has occurred. Your sleep bay has been separated from the cicada. You must reach the surface and send a distress call.
Okay. Is that air? Yes. Cool. The thing that's like here, it looks like we are super duper deep, and this section just like split off from the rest of the ship. So basically it's like the sleep bay, the one that was printed.
There are no other life pods in inventory. Unless you can return with rescue, hundreds of stored colonists will remain trapped here.
So it's like basically the part that was printing people got stuck very much underneath, and I think it's like the 2 that died is you, and they just like kept reprinting you until you survive and can get it out. Because it says it's like, oh, the previous person didn't make it. There was like 2 people that died. It's probably just you. Done. Thank you. The sleep bay was extremely confined. Assess mission state.
My full name is Noetic Advisor Node, ISV CIDSB3. Between us, I prefer Noah. You are the QI, the qualified investigator. Wear it with pride. We have made violent planetfall. I don't know the status of the pioneer colonists, the cicada, or the 40,000 souls stored in its quartz memory. I am just one Noah node. I print and support the colonists stored in Sleep Bay 3. But if things go wrong, I am authorized to print a QI or 2 for troubleshooting. If we're going to complete the mission to build a human future on this world, you will have to lead the way. Are you ready to begin? I can't release the life pod. The clamps have corroded shut. The tyranny of matter. You'll have to swim out and release them manually. They're on the back of the pod, outside the passenger window. Mind your breath.
Yeah, of course, it's like the clamps that hold this thing together are corroded because it's like nothing ever goes well in a Subnautica game. And like the thing that I like here, this bit here, this thing that it says, oh, Titan rock boar, this looks like a crab leg. So I think the ship didn't just break off. They broke it off. Because that's the thing is like, oh shoot, where am I? Air. if you die before the beginning of the game, do you just get reprinted and have to restart? I'm not gonna do it, but keeps you wondering. Or crushed by the Titan crab when they dropped? Probably.
Prepare for launch.
Okay, this is the part that
Lifeboat.
stop the stream.
Trajectory error.
Sorry. We're streaming on a computer.
Collision. Collision. Thrusters disabled. Clearing main thrusters. Stand by.
Also, is it a Subnautica game if the main protagonist doesn't get tossed around the boat?
Thruster function restored. Brace for corrective reorientation. Collision. Collision. Obstructions detected. Increasing thrusters. Releasing parachute. Release firing mechanism failure. Brace for impact.
Okay, if you don't get a concussion at the beginning of a Subnautica game, are you actually playing a Subnautica game? Yeah, this is a bit more stable than it was earlier, so I'm glad that I messed with some things a little bit.
Titan class biosignature on the horizon.
Oh, that's so good.
You are not on Caesura, Pioneer.
That looked more than a concussion. I might already for you may already for reprinted. No, I'm 100% sure that you just got reprinted. You just died there, and there is nobody, and the only thing that was there was like an empty suit, because it's like the black box is just a digital thing, and I think they're like just like they turn into goo or something. Okay.
I printed 26 colonists before the sleep bay drowned, many of them more than once. This is my purpose: to reincarnate you from digital storage, support your work, and if necessary, reverse your death. If I lose track of my colonists, I am empowered to send a qualified investigator to track them down. Do this for me, and I can offer you hazard pay, credit against your contract debt. Risk code: Sierra Ordinal Warrant 2. I am already searching for the black boxes of the missing colonists. Stand by for search locations. This isn't Caesura. I thought you should discover that for yourself, investigator. There should be a colony waiting for us. Your fellow pioneers, my fellow Noah nodes, working together to break ground for those who still sleep. Instead, silence. Not even the cicada answers. We are alone. I've sent your PDA the standard survival guide. While you pioneer the area and fabricate your tools, I'll apply myself to the life pod sensors.
Yeah, no, it's like, this is Alterra. It's like, you don't get paid. You just like, you have that for life, then maybe you can repay by just working for them. Okay, so let's pen the main things that we need, and get the resources. And this is like similar to the first one, like the life pod doesn't have all the capabilities of the fabricator, so you need to find a way to print one. Also, I need to say something. I know that they tell you, oh, this is Azura, this is not the desert planet, but that, to me, looks like a cactus. Cacti, if you will. That is the tree that I think in the trailer they say, don't swim to the tree, whatever happens. But that, to me, looks very much like a desert kind of plant. So my thinking is, look at the wear of this thing. This is rusted. and we got told by the AI, oh, we printed some
Locating the colony is your
people.
best chance of survival. A prolonged search will require food and water. This quartz contains dead coral polyps. It may have formed on or near a coral dome. This organism filters brine into drinkable fresh water. This may be an adaptation to the seawater's anomalously high viral load.
Okay, so what I was saying is, ooh, pretty. It's like the Big Reefs version of this game. They look insane. They're saying, like, it says it's like, oh, I printed colonists like multiple times and when necessary, and then I lost contact with them. And when things go bad, I need to print a QI, a qualified investigator. That's you. So to me, as like person that has played video games a lot and ADHD, neurodivergent, and person with the autism as well, I am thinking.
To simple the Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Notice the intrusive and persistent HUD icon. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Okay. Remember that you are in command of the mission.
Game logic, real life logic. This person was printed a bunch of times. It's been a long time since they crashed, and this may actually be the planet that we're supposed to be in, but it's probably been so much time that it's not a desert anymore. Or they thought it was a desert, but because of how things happen in space...
The portable locker can be hand-carried or attached to a hardpoint. Avoid workplace oxygen. Inform your co-workers before moving their stash.
So, because it's like the thing that you have to think about space...
Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
Please stop talking to me. Yeah, no, there's genetic adaptation. I'm going to find them. Don't worry about it. But I was saying, what was I saying?
Of all the equipment available to TSF frontiersmen, only this demilitarized switch axe is approved for colonial fabrication. In untrained hands, firearms are primarily used to harm other colonists, or the self.
Okay, so basically they stop printing weapons so people don't kill each other, which is fair. But in future, no, what I was saying is like when you are looking at the stars from a static point, you see an image. Oh, poison, cool. You see an image that is of the metal salvage, nice. That is of
acid can be used to make basic chemical batteries.
So basically what happened is that when you up in that builder, that's nice. So when you are looking at the stars from... I'm going to die. Please get to the surface before you die. Thank you. So when you look at the stars from a static point, because of how light travels, you are looking at the light that was emitted before things change. So when you are observing things in the universe, you are watching stuff that is in the past. So basically, you do not see the planets and the stars. The further away they are from where you are, from Earth, the more is the difference in time from what you are observing to what actually is there. So it's like a lot of times there is like stars that you see in the sky that may not exist anymore. They may have gone supernova because the light travels a lot faster. So what you're observing of the universe, it is an after image of the past, because it takes time to reach you, for the image to reach you. So what you're seeing is not necessarily what is there at that time. So my thinking is that if they did the thing when they are trying to follow kind of like science, like real science as in science fiction, that is like, if they are taking into account that, there could be like a twist that like, oh, this is the planet that you were supposed to go in.
Stranded on 4546B, Riley Robinson used a field scanner to outwit teleporting alien cyborgs and treat his Kara infection. Behavioral economists still debate why Riley abandoned a lucrative motivational speaking career to return to frontier life.
Honestly, it's like Riley was like a janitor that had like a super high debt to Altera, so it's like, oh, it decided to go to frontier life. Yes, because it's like you can build your own stuff and you don't have to like be in debt to this big massive corporation all the time, but like you don't own anything other than that, and the only thing that you can do is just work towards repaying the massive debt that is basically impossible to work towards. So of course he wanted to go back to exploring, because it's like you can do like whatever you want exploring that is very different than like life under like big corporation that is evil and spread a massive like illness toward the galaxy. That is the reason why now people have to like colonize other worlds super far away. The other thing that I was talking about earlier, because most likely this is the earlier part, we're not gonna post it on YouTube because everything was stuttering. It makes a sense logistically if you think about how space travel works with the human body, that they would print people. Because basically when you are in space, your body decays, and the longer you are in space, like your muscle will atrophy, your bone density gets smaller, like less dense, and like even like your brain gets smaller as well. So it would make sense that for a trip that lasts 14 years, they would have, because they have the technology, they would have downloaded the consciences of all these passengers, of these people that are supposed to colonize this new planet, and then just like print body. Okay, biobet.
I'm monitoring noxiously elevated viral loads in seawater. Heavy metal assays detect bone-blistering levels of cadmium, lead, and chromium. This planet is already standing by to reprint you.
Okay, so you can say okay. It would take a lot of resources to keep people alive for 14 years. Yes, that too, because it's like not only you would have like their bodies. Yeah, we're talking about company for profit, because of course it's like Altera, evil corporation, is not gonna want to. Can you scan, please? Scan. Oh, I already scanned. Oh, I can cook them. Grab the other one. Because there is a recipe that I got because I grabbed like different ones. But yeah, no, Altera is a big corporation. They don't care about people, they care about profit. So of course they don't care about people to the point that like they are sending them to basically die on alien planets. And they released like a super dangerous virus because they wanted to weaponize it. So of course it's like evil corporation does what evil corporations do. and they would like want to save on money by like storing people digitally, so they don't have to feed them. They just print them on arrival, and that's it. Speaking of printing, I'm going to make some water and food. And the good thing is like that they have in this game is that you just can chain making things. And they are printed and they have no memory from previous print, so they can reuse as much as they wanted here. Okay, that is the part that I am thinking is going to be a big thing in the actual game, because you have two deaths that are in the bay when there are like no other suits. It's just you and these people. So my thinking is, reminds me of Soma. By the way, how's the editing going on Soma?
Seek fresh
Are you
water
going
intake.
to publish it next Halloween? Yeah, most likely. Cool. But yeah, no, I'm thinking that most likely you were printed multiple times. You just don't know you were printed before, because everything looks very oh, I should have scanned the ports before picking it up. Is there more? Yeah. Oh, and I like that it shows you the like the elements as it's scanning. The like the thing is like most likely you were printed a bunch of times. You died already, but you don't know because you have no memory of it. Oh, I'm going to drown. Shoot. No, 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 get out, get out, get out, get out. Where's the exit? Shoot. I got distracted. Oh, I made it. Cool. What was I saying? Yeah, that's highly likely that the AI could have printed you already, and you don't know that they did. Because it's like, if when they print you, they just like putting back your memory in your new body, how would you know that they didn't just print? Because it's like when it says that, like at the beginning it said that it was resetting to default for the PDA. So basically they printed the original thing again, so you could have been printed a bunch of times before, but you wouldn't know about it. I was saying that is a for-profit company would take advantage of this technology. 100%. Like we see it like with the companies.
Do not hesitate
here,
to
like,
use alien life forms for survival purposes, but always search for unexpected complexity.
Okay. I'm just grabbing stuff. I think I needed 6. And there is like, you can make, oh, I'm full. Okay, don't die, please. You use people to print pawns as many times as they want without oversight. Yes. Also, I think it's like the AI may like try to just follow the imperative, because like the AI has instructions. They have to reprint people to get to a point that then they are just starting a colony, because that is in the basis of what you're supposed to be doing here. So on the AI side, on the AI perspective, they are allowed to just reprint people however many times they want, and they may or may not have like further instructions than what you would know potentially. So it's like there is the chance that this computer program, oh, I need more copper. This computer program doesn't necessarily follow what's best for the people that are being printed, because
Dehydration.
these people like signed a waiver that they're allowing the the corporation and the AI, I'm going to let the dehydration kill it because I don't want to use resources when I'm just going to get reprinted anyway. Oh, okay, I can... Oh, and I can make one. Cool. Also, there was the habitat builder in the thing below. That I need to reach it. I have scanned that one. Now I can remember what I have scanned and what I haven't. Okay, and those are the thingies that give me acid and medicine. So we should get more of those. And I like that the PDA gives you some form of light. Because at night, yes, there is bioluminescence, but other than that, it is very dark. Okay, that's copper. Scan it. And I like this, like when you're scanning the things, it shows you the elements, and the elements kind of match the thing, which is like, it's always the thing that I like about this kind of games, like sci-fi, like survival games, because it's like they always have some basis in actual science, and I'm like a massive science nerd. I love like the like celestial thing, like planets and space and stuff, and also like real life science within okay, so air bladder I can make now. Let me make the fence. And there is this thing, is like, I love when games seems to be based in real kind of why did I make a battery? I mean, I have a spare, but I wasn't supposed to make the battery. I was supposed to make more rubber for the thingy. Whoops. It's fine. ADHD.
Seek medical attention.
Yeah, the contract I read when you read the contract earlier, it says they own you basically. Yeah, basically you sign a waiver that they can reprint you as many times as they want, and like they're not gonna pay you. You're not allowed to like have any time off. You're not even allowed to die in peace. Because they can reprint you however many times they want, and basically you're signing a waiver that is giving Terra like full freedom to do whatever they want. I'm going to reread it when I'm back in the live world, yes, don't worry. I just wanted to grab some stuff. Okay, go up. I am going to reread it because I'm not going to upload the like 40 minutes where we were struggling to try to make it work, and now that things are fixed, I can reread it. But why does it say to scan it? How did I? Oh, I didn't scan the base of the thing. I only scanned the thingy.
Reprint complete. You have experienced conditions incompatible with life. Your brain state has been restored to a new body. Some colonists prefer to return to the accident site to retrieve lost items and verify their last print exited cleanly. Consult your databank for emotional and philosophical support. Death is certain for the born and rebirth inevitable for the dead. You should not, therefore, grieve the inevitable.
If you see that count infinite, yes. Okay, so what we were checking earlier, surviving that, isn't that irreversible? Not anymore. 500 years ago, a pierced intestine was a mortal wound. In today's age of nanomachines and fuel fabrication, a pierced intestine can be treated with a medical satchel and rest. The same transformation is now underway for wounds we think as of life-ending. DSF, Frontiers meant, relying on body imaging and human fabrication technologies in the battle against the Kara, now that the technology can also help pioneer colonies survive the New World. Imagine going to a biobed to treat your pierced intestine, nanomachines clean the wound, and a biobed fabricator restores the missing tissue. One molecule is as good as another. It's the pattern of atoms and molecules in your body which defines your identity. As long as that pattern can be healed, you can be healed. What if we could store the pattern of your body in a safe place and use it as a guide to heal you from serious injury? A missing limb, a crushed torso, even an insult to the brain? What? Thanks to phase imaging, we can treat these wounds even after your biological body has ceased to function or being completely annihilated. In fact, if we define that as a life-ending injury that can be treated, then that no longer exists. There are only degrees of recoverable injury. A body produced by a biobed human fabricator is often known as a print. All prints which share a common set of memories are referred to as fork. What? For further questions, see the FAQ, that, and recovery. Even memory that is not convenient to us. Yeah, that counts infinite, yeah. Okay, so the... where is it? Where is my contract? I am not gonna read this. Your contract. Okay, so I, the pawn, it's like not even like dehumanizing, not even a tiny bit. Agree that I accept Altera Alms as my sponsor for resettlement out of the former Mongolian independent states. That's the Altera company was like Mongolian, from Mongolia originally in the previous ones. That I will be transported as digital information aboard the colony ship Cicada to the planet Zazura, the New World, and fabricated on arrival to save on expenses for like resources and stuff. That I will construct, improve, and operate a colony on the New World without wage salary, working off my debt. So basically like, oh, you're not getting any pay, you're just repaying your debt that is basically infinite, I assume. That I refuse holiday, retirement, or permanent death until the Noetic Advisor System, NOAA, determines that a permanent self-sustaining human future on the New World is achieved. So you are on the whim of an AI. That sounds very, very dystopian and way too close for comfort. That I release Altera Corporation from any liability for permanent debt or military conscription by the Trans-System Federation if caused by the ongoing conflict with the corrupt Xeno system. So yeah, basically you are just going to be reprinted as many times as they want, and they are not liable for anything, and they may or may not alter your memories at their choice, because I am almost 100% sure there's those two people that died that were like unknown, it's you. And also it's like the Noah refers to the other people as colonists, but you are the QI, you're the investigator that only gets printed if there are issues. So I am questioning if you are even like a real person, because Noah, when it's talking about other people, it's mentioning memories that you should be having as if is telling you them. So I'm thinking that maybe you are like not necessarily a real person, like, or you weren't a person, you're just like a printed body that is given like a matching set of baseline memories, but you were never like an actual passenger, potentially. Okay, so I back to scanning stuff and finding things. Did I claim my things? Yes. I need to find where I died though, because I had stuff on me. Catch the Geordie. So this is the Gary fish of the New World, I assume. Okay, and there's like cables that go into places. I think this is the one that had the scanner. Yeah, not the scanner, the habitat builder. Because I need to make real, time reminder, thank you Gemma Franchi, I need to make like a real base, that is not a real base, a fully functioning fabricator to be able to make all of the things. And oh, I didn't scan this then.
This colony of worms in a shared membrane has no earthly analog.
Oh no, I'm dying.
You have discovered a new clade. Naming rights may be auctioned off or reserved as a gift for that special someone in your future. Print lost to suffocation. Reprinting.
I am until I get like air tanks, I am so going to die every 3 seconds. Okay, so where was it? Was it here? Also there's like what is the, that is the plant that is toxic sponge, of course. There's like spewing toxic stuff. There's like, it's not a Subnautica game. Isn't there supposed to be like a thing that I can get my stuff?
Oxygen.
When I died? Wait. Oh, no. Okay, cool. Already having bugs. How am I? It's like I'm already. No, get to the surface, please. Okay, I'm going to craft air bladder because only having like 30 seconds of air is not enough to do anything.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Return to the life pod at your convenience.
I'm already in the life pod. Okay, I got all the extra food that I can do that I'm not gonna cook right now. So I need... Oh, I didn't get the Lucifer rucksack because I died. Okay, cool. That's fine. Also, it didn't give me, like...
Contact. I've located the black box of Anita Gottschall, the colony purser. Partial voice data retrieved.
We're so hungry.
Anita always liked to watch you shuffle cards. She said you had a knack for holding things. Find out what happened to her. Signal location uploaded to your PDA.
So this is the thing that like that it weirded me out a bit, because it's like basically what he's doing is it's telling you memories that you should have about these people, so you care about them to like retrieve the things that happened, or like figure out what happened. But like if you were like your own person, wouldn't you have those memory without having to need for Noah to remind you about it? And also the like weird memory, because it's like I think the memory says like, oh, she liked how you hold stuff. What actual human being likes how other people hold things? That sounds like a made-up memory that an AI that has just basic knowledge of how humans work. Like, people may have things for hands, but they're like, people won't ever say, oh, I like how you hold things, right? Like, that's like, what was the logs? Actually, I cannot reread it here.
Contact.
Okay, it says, Anita always liked to watch you shuffle cards. She said you had a knack for holding things. What actual person says that? No one does. That's not how you say things as a person. That's not how it works. So it's like, to me, it feels like maybe this, yeah, thank you. Okay. It looks like the game is working okay, and it's not stuttering as much. My audio is not stuttering, so I'm just going to take a quick 5-minute break. We're gonna run some ads during the break so no one gets pre-rolls, and I'm going to be back at 5 past. See you in a bit. And I'm back. Okay. So I cannot make more. My thinking is I can make multiple hair bladder thingies. So when I'm getting the warning about the oxygen, I can get the air from them and get like a minute basically on top of the normal time, so I don't just die constantly. Because I get distracted all the time. The usual thing is like that I've done in previous Subnautica games. What I used to do was also fabricating multiple hair tanks. So when like my oxygen is going low and I'm about to like pass out and stuff, I would like switch to a secondary. You are way too fast. Got it. I would switch to a secondary hair tank, so I wouldn't like perish. So that's something that why did it switch the main one? I did not mean to do that. Getting a rebreather is going to be like the
Bite
best
trauma
thing.
detected. Flares may distract attacking predators.
Okay. So we already getting bitten? What bit me? What bit me though? Was it you? No, dude. Oh, that's dudes. Plural. Oh, that's so cute though. 4-eye. I'm also 4-eye. Different kind. Okay, so we got more of these, so we can make more air bladders and not drown constantly. That's the ideal thing, and not drowning all the time. Grab it. Because you can just like get the extra oxygen from the air bladder and just like keep going a tiny bit longer. Because it was like, that's literally how I played like 90% of Subnautica games, because I constantly forget to
Oxygen.
can I oh, I think I already scanned the quartz and also the dogma. And then when you go back up, the air bladders get filled up, and it's a really good thing like at the beginning of the game where you do not have bigger hair tanks, because like getting to get a rebreather, getting to like find silver, like silver I think is like usually is like the first more like rare resource in the game. And then it's like, oh, and then finding gold and like rubies and stuff. I don't even know if there's like rubies in this game. I don't have the space. And always like take advantage of the air plants, because those like save you a lot. I'm lost. Oh, something just come. Oh, trains. Okay, just going back up.
Oxygen.
Yeah, no, I know, oxygen. Okay, so where is the thingy? I need to scan them. Can I get close? Come here.
Seek fresh water intake.
Yeah, no, I know,
Seawater
it's fine.
sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
Okay. So I need to find a flower that is the same as the one that was in the ship bay thing. Okay, so we go back, we drop stuff, we make another air bladder, so we have a tiny bit of extra time. Oh, I don't have space. Ooh, pretty. I always love the bioluminescence in this game. My favorite, I know it's like probably not the most common thematic of people playing this game, because a lot of people have claustrophobia, so they're scared of like deep water and the ocean. I don't. In real life, I'm not really scared of a lot of things. I have anxiety. It's mostly like ADHD related. It looks gorgeous even on low graphics like this. Yes. Oh, I am very much running out of space. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm not necessarily scared of stuff like the ocean and things. So what I love to do is, like, when I'm playing these kind of games, I like to just look at things and like appreciate the art of it, because it's like games are art. I need to eat and drink in the game. I literally just did. Because it's the thing is, like, games are a form of art. Like, we are from an island and it makes sense that I'm not scared of the ocean. Yeah, full on. The region that we are from Italy is an island, so it's like I'm not scared of the ocean or swimming and stuff like that, or like deep water or anything of the sort. I am not in any way that kind of person, but in general, like, I play horror games for fun, and like I'm not a scared person in general. So for me, like, this is fun. Like, I play scary game to chill even. Yeah, Project Zomboid is my favorite game that I play as my chill game, and is literally one of the hardest zombie survival game, even if it's like very like isometric, like pixel art is super difficult as a game, and it's like my chill game. So it's like I'm in no way normal, but it is how I process stuff, and yeah, and it makes things more interesting for me, because like I don't have the kind of a sense of dread when I am exploring a game like this. I'm just like, oh, pretty, oh, look at all the like luminescent things, and I like how they use light in these games, because having the bioluminescent thing that happens with oh, there's a water bottle and a flare. Nice. Free stuff. You basically use the lighting in the game to point you in the directions that they want you to go into. So that is the kind of thing, is like a lot of people, and I think it's like I have kind of talked about it a little bit when I was playing Resident Evil Requiem recently, that there is this thing that some people have against yellow paint in games. That you have some games that use very obvious kind of signs for you to know, oh, this is where you're supposed to go, this is where you're supposed to interact with. And other games like this one, well, yes, they have like the obvious, like, oh, you have a beacon that tells you, oh, this is like something that is happening in the game, you need to explore this area, and you need to find clues to whatever is the thing that is relevant to the plot. But also the other thing that they use ambient lighting to guide you through it. So you would have things that are lit up, so you know, oh, this interactable things, there is light there, so I should check out that thing. And also, like here, I see the point is there, but there are like artificial lights here. They're like, oh, these are man-made lights that are positioned there, so I know, like in Subnautica Below Zero, when you are trying to find Marguerite's base, you look at like the signs of like where there are like crafted habitats and things, so you would have the sort of little breadcrumbs that lead you to where you're supposed to go. And to you as a player, it may feel like you found the thing on your own, when it's not necessarily that way. Or in the last game, you need extra things to access areas, so you can explore the area until you get this, and they put the resources to build that in the other area. So they guide you in biomes and the resources you need to go forward in the game. Yes, that's the other thing, because it's like usually when you go from point A to point B, like for example this area, there is a cable that goes through here, that even if they didn't put the obvious beacon there, if you just look around and you see, okay, this is all ocean and there is this cable that is man-made, where does the cable lead? And then you have the lights that they bring you to this other area, and then you're like, you have stuff to scan, and you have a thing to collect.
Field notes: under, not, wander. 2 spare tanks. My reprint site is habitat. I'm exhausted today. What if you just reprinted yourself when you were tired? Maybe you'd never have to sleep. Miss Nahima, I'm checking out the big coral tower. There's a mass trapped inside. The scanner's not sure if it's coral polyp or crab tissue. The optogenetics are so weird. We know the Protea virus infects everything on this planet, and we know the coral crabs wear these domes as hats. Is it possible the virus swapped their genes around? So part of this coral just decided it was a crab? Like if you live next to something on Proteus, you become related to it.
I like that they mentioned the word related, because when we do the genetic modification at the first bit before coming here, it says, oh, you are now related to this thing. Also, I love that they decided all animal life ends up as crabs is actually a thing that happens here on Earth. Yeah, I was about to say that. I like that they decided to go with crabs, because there is a scientific thing that is called crabification, that all life on Earth has the tendency to turn into crabs eventually. And there is no explanation other than apparently the form of crab is the more adaptable to the environment than anything else. So things in life have the tendency to eventually turn into crabs, which is hilarious. There are a lot of creatures that evolved into crab-like form, even from different starting points. Yes, and you see, like now there is light. You see this this line that one goes there, and one goes there, and there is like an habitat thing, and there are lights. And when it's day, I need to see like this this cord thing to find this place, but during the night this thing is lit up.
Colony structure located. They may be close to the location of the main habitat.
So those are the things that I do appreciate in games, where like they don't necessarily like, and there is like the wrecks usually, the other thing in Subnautica, the wrecks usually start in one point and then they drag around and you see like, oh, there's more stuff here, and there's like, most likely I'm about to die. 1 second. I was talking about stuff. And then you have, oh, there is a rack that is like pieces of this, and then it goes down and it's like there's more stuff lower, and there's probably like more stuff lower still, and there is some sort of like correlation to where they are scattered around. It's not necessarily like as random as it may look like. So that is the kind of thing that I do appreciate in game design, where you... Oh, is that a habitat builder? Yes. Okay, I can start making an habitat.
Building a processor and a power supply will unlock new fabricator recipes, but the added mass would sink your life pod. A standalone habitat is the next step on your mission.
This is really where like the game starts, when you no power. Okay. Biolab. Ooh, do I have to power this thing? 1 second. Let me grab air. Thank you, Gemma Crunchy. TTP 10 minutes. Oh, time to penis 10 minutes. No! It's a thing in survival games when you're crafting stuff that in a lot of cases, can I unload, put the battery in? Nope, put the battery in.
All systems online. Power connected.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Nahima?
Hey, fellow death slave. I'm Nahima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals. Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Mazefield syndrome. The call of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up. See you soon, Pioneer.
Okay, due north. And I got programmable detonator. Okay. So... Is that an air pocket there? Yes, thank you. Oh, that is so nice. Finding air pockets in these games, or finding where the air plants, is how you survive. That's a different
I'm
one.
in. Having a look around. This structure was connected to Sleep Bay 3 until the bay suddenly moved. Picked up and hurled a full fathom into the deep, with you and I aboard. 20,000 hours earlier, a hard line leading to a habitat complex in the north was deliberately cut. Why? And if I am not mistaken, and I never am, this node was killed by an explosion below the structure. More mysteries for the qualified investigator. I've retrieved 2 messages. I think you should review them. I remember Sophie very fondly.
Okay, I don't like that it says, if I am not mistaken, and I never am, not how you want to go with the AI.
Hello, I am Zigimantus Starvilus, formerly EVA engineer on Mongolian steppes. Now lead diver of this mess. Here is my formula for a quick base. Fill up on titanium, quartz, and copper. Get your builder tool. Wave it around a bit, check the battery, get comfortable. Build a corridor. Put a solar panel on top. You must have power to make air. With a hatch on the end. Go inside. Build lockers. At Fabricator, it will draw from your lockers automatically. Nice, huh? Now you have made a perfect work camp. Later, you can add a room for biobed, processor, scanner station, a real bed, maybe grow some plants. The rest will follow.
I love that like now
You'll
they
want to
have,
visit the biolab near the entrance.
I love that now they have proximity inventory with the stuff, and it tells you in the game you can just put stuff in boxes and craft from there. You don't have to go back and forth. That's the kind of QOL that I love in survival games.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai Surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Naima?
Hey, fellow dead slave. I'm Naima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of...
You'll want to visit the biolab near the entrance and install a passive and active biomod. While less permanent than adaptations, I've been told they're more fun. Sophie would have cleared anything in there.
Okay, so you can use the...
What if you're the last human being in the whole universe? Wouldn't that set you free? This world is yours to explore. But it is not for man. You'll join us soon enough.
Okay, so basically it gives you the option to do biomod. I think it was the thing here. Yes. Biolab. Okay, so you have an active one, so it's either dash in any direction to avoid predator or hazards. Nice. Or pathfinder, release a trail of pheromones you can follow to find your way. I probably will need the pathfinder more than the dash. And passive biomod, sea skimmer, swim faster when close to underwater surfaces or the sea floor, or oxygen control, slows oxygen consumption when not moving. I need the oxygen control. How do I use the mods though? Hello. So, like that? Oh yeah, and it leaves like a trail of like lobs when you're going. Cool. I probably want the dash though. This I assume you can just change whenever. The trail of things I will most likely want to. Can I change it though? Okay, give me the dash. Passive, give me the oxygen. Perfect. Okay, so I assume that until this is like, yeah, dash is really good to like. You can. It has a cooldown, but you can use it to move quickly until like you get like better fins and stuff. So that's probably really good to get at the beginning, and then when like I'm going to explore in places that are a bit more like out of the way, I'm going to need the pathfinder because I can get lost anywhere. Okay, so what do I need to make the habitat builder? So I need glass and nothing else. I already have everything else. I do need a battery because I used one, and I need a new one for my thing, for my scanner, and the glass. I have a bunch of quartz. Then I can just make it. Cool. So then I can just start.
Congratulations. You have taken a major step towards Zero Debt Day. As a platform for systems like the processor and scanner station, a habitat is a vital investment in your future. A habitat can also be an emotional anchor, proof that you've built something to last. Remember, it's easier to replace a body than a base.
Oh, so digestive incompatibility, so I think I need to find whatever modification is there that would let me eat stuff from here, because I only have so much food from the base. Okay, so I have a habitat builder. So I am thinking I should be making a base like right underneath this. And then like I'm making like a small one first, and then I can make like other bases as I go. And then we go back here. I didn't go to the rock, did I? But yeah, no, the good thing in this game is like exploration wise, you always have some sort of like pathway that it shows you. Oh, I didn't put the battery. I'm a dum-dum. I need to switch. 1 sec. I'm going to drown and load. Thank you. I was like, oh, I've crafted the battery, and I did not put it in my inventory because ADHD.
The rules are simple. Keep the perimeter sensors on alarm, no matter how many false positives you get, and do not go out alone. They are hunting us. We don't know why. Someone made a mistake a long time ago, and we have to live with it. The damn thing is, maybe it was one of us. Maybe they see us and say, look, it's that soft criminal, back from the dead again. Let's get the freak. And we don't even remember what we did.
Yeah. Okay, so you're not the only one that doesn't remember stuff. So they basically, some of the animals are aggressive towards them, and they think that it may be because some of them, or like a version of them, did something and they don't necessarily remember it. Is there anything else to be scanned here? So it's like the game is already telling you, like, be careful. You don't know what happened because you just got reprinted, and you don't know if like you got reprinted with all your memories. And like they are already doubting everything. Oh, that's
Oxygen.
1 second. I think that's the thing from the trailer, isn't it? So I assume. Oh yeah, and it
Potential
has a
donor
scan.
found. Suit surface detects molecules matching the organism from the sleep bay.
So yeah, this is the. Okay, I think they did something weird. 1 second. Is there other stuff that I can scan? Okay, so the Titan rock core, it looks like it's crab-like, and it's not actually. Like, you see this? This looks like a crab leg. These are not roots. So I'm thinking that like some sort of like crabification, it's happening where like everything in this planet is turning into a massive crab, including the flora. Oh, I love that we have a gas giant. Like, it's Saturn++, because it has 2 sets of rings. By the way, do you know why Saturn has all that ring?
Adapting alien enzymes to your stomach lining. You may now digest freely.
Nice. We can now eat the stuff. Because basically gas giants are so big that the gravity is massive and basically pulls apart its own moons and whatever, like Uranus plus instead, and it needs subscription. Oh my god, you're my friend. No!
I can hear you. Sophie says you're a hallucination, just a virus, but I know you're listening. We're so hungry. There's food all around us, but it's poison. Will you help? If I feed you, will you feed us? This is my body, given for you. Just help us eat.
Oh, that is grim. So I think she unalived and she killed herself. near this plant, and basically she begged the plant to like eat me, but then help us eat in general. That is... So that's why I was going to say, like, there's the thing with like when we were close to the plant, we heard Anita's voice. So the plant has kind of like absorbed her personality on something, and like she fed herself to the plant to then save everyone else. But then because it's like, I was going to say, the devs made a mistake potentially, or not, maybe it is intentional, where the plant is talking to you, which first of all weird. Also the PDA has a message: do not attempt the tunnel to habitat without a guide. I'm tired of hearing people stagger out of a biobed complaining that this swim was longer than they realize. Did you get the adaptation? Yes, I now should be able to eat animals from here. So I think she fed herself to the plant. So yeah, no, I can eat. It doesn't tell me that it's not compatible anymore. So I think she fed herself to the plant because she was like, oh, I'm going to get reprinted anyway. Here, like, eat me. I'm going to die anyway. Speaking of dying, I'm going to die anyway. Just eat me, consume me, but then please help us be able to, like, eat the stuff that is around us. Because I think Anita was a biologist, or was Nushin or Noreen, or I'm horrible with names. I need to check the logs, but I think one of them was a biologist of some kind. So I think they figured out that that kind of plant can absorb like matter or animals that are around it, and then can help making the adaptations. So that's why someone brought it back down to the place that we spawned from at the beginning of the game, or DNA, because it's like here in the logs, what is the is it Anita? What was the other name? What was the other name? What is the log? What does it say? Anita Gosho, Akinigiru Sophie says you're a hallucination, just a virus, but I know you're listening. We're so hungry, there is food all around us, but it's poison. Will you help? If I feed you, will you feed us? So she started... Anita, okay. She started to hearing the plant, and then she fed herself to the plant, and now we hear the plant because we got some of the plant DNAs for our adaptation. So maybe like the more DNA adaptation, the more we hear the voice of the plant, and she fed herself to the plant, so the plant absorbed her, and now the voice that we hear from the plant in the subtitles, it says Anita. So the plant absorbed her, ate her, and then now the plant speaks with her voice, which is creepy as shit. Anita died of drowning caused by sedation. Her lungs contain elevated levels of xenon and anesthetic. She may have inhaled xenon from her tongue. So she basically killed herself to then... Wait, Anita died about 250,000 hours ago. Gemma Franchi, can you do me a math? How many days is 250,000 divided by 24 is that hours, yeah? So is 10,416 days. Okay. Divided by 365, it is being almost 30 years. 28 years, 500, blah, blah, blah. So I was right that we've been here a lot longer than we thought we were. I was like, Anita died about 25,000 hours ago. She was transmitted to a biobat in Sleep Bay 3 despite contamination with heavy metals and retroviral DNA. She was reprinted without reset. Her life continued. This version of Anita. So, okay, we have one version of Anita, the one that died close to the plant, that died 28 years prior to now. So, and then this version was then reprinted. So we don't know how much time has passed. Like I said earlier, so Nahima is the one that is a biologist, I think. So Sophie is the surgeon, and Naima is an ecologist. So minimum 28 years. We don't know how many versions were printed, as the Noah said they printed the Pioneers many times. Yes, that's the thing that I'm thinking. Also, they said that the base where the Noah was there, that it was destroyed by an explosion. But then we saw a programmable detonator. So someone blew it up. It didn't just explode for something unrelated. So access granted Nahima. Okay, so Nahima is the one that destroyed it. So we don't know what her motive is, because we're not like in Below Zero. Sam's sister, she did blow up the cave. Spoilers, is a game that has been out for a long time. But basically she was trying to make it so Alterra couldn't use the Kra virus that was in the Leviathan in that cave to then make it into a thing that spread. And because of what it says here, that there was like, there's words about the Kra, Alterra did the thing that Evil Corporation do and weaponized the bioweapon, and then it got out of control, and now everyone has it, and then we now have to like colonize other worlds and like reprint ourselves because we destroyed everything else with this virus. Actually, I think it was like, it wasn't a virus, I think it was oh my god, rain. What is the other thing? Bacteria. Yeah, it was bacteria, not a virus. So we basically, Alterra messed up the entire universe with Kara, that like the sister of the character in Below Zero tried to stop and didn't at the end. So now I'm thinking like Nahima destroyed that base, and she may have some reasoning as to why. And then we have Anita that is connected, like mentally connected to this plant thing that is also part crab, because apparently in this world everything ends up being the same thing. Because it's saying, oh, the coral and the crab melded together, and like the coral became a bit of the crab and the crab became a bit of the coral. So maybe like crabification to like a larger scale. But yeah, no, what was the thing about the bomb? 1 second. The explosive device. Programmable detonator. Okay, so secure login was from Nahima. Armed, and then this action impermanent. Naima, if you ever get this far, I trust you've got a good reason for it. Be sure, Mantis. Okay, so there is someone else that is called Mantis that was talking to Naima, and Naima is the one that blew up that base specifically. So there is like a third party that is also working on some stuff, and they may or may not be connected, and they may or may not have a reason. We don't know yet, because Sam's sister did have a reason in Below Zero, so we don't know. And Naima is the ecologist, so maybe she knows something, because the thing that is happening in this planet is twofold. First thing, everything is this planet is full of heavy metals and we're getting poisoned. So first thing, the planet is toxic to everyone here. So as a base, we are not adapting very well. And then we have psychic plants, that is a separate thing altogether, that there's like trying to talk to people and telepathically, and one of them at least managed to create some sort of connection because the plant did help us. The plant did help us. The plant did provide us with the modification that let us eat stuff. So potentially it's not just one-way situation. And then we know that the person that fused with the plant, that she basically said, well, we're getting reprinted anyway, it doesn't matter if I die here, so might as well just like kill myself, feed myself to the plant, so the plant can use its properties that probably the other person, the Naima person, knew about it, because ecologists, like, they deal with environment and animals and plants and stuff. So they probably knew something about it that made it so they say, okay, this plant has this properties, and like we also have animals that turn into coral and rock, and this entire planet is poison, and there's all of this stuff happening and going on, but we have a sentient plant, and like sentient plant that has the ability to transfer DNA. So maybe, just maybe, like there is something else.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Okay, I don't have the ability to make rooms yet. I can make a corridor. So TTP 2 hours, and then I can make a hatch.
Welcome aboard.
It's like the tiniest little corridor. Ooh, frames. All of the frames. Do I have... Okay, so fabricator. Oh, I'm way too far. So there is a radius for stuff. Wall locker is just titanium. There is a lot of stuff that I don't have. And that is titanium quartz. Okay, so there is the craft from storage, but it does have a limit on yeah, frames started dropping while you were building. Yeah, I noticed. So building stuff has a limit on distance. Okay, so give me quartz and copper and metal. So I can, that's just the food. Not a lot of copper. Shoot. I don't know if I can make the thing then. Because I need solar. Yeah, okay, I had just enough.
Power connected.
Okay.
All systems online.
I have enough power here.
Welcome aboard.
I have oxygen. And it's tiny. Okay, can I build stuff?
Welcome aboard.
Here. So take that off. Can I build a fab? Oh, okay. Yes, I can. Cool. Oh, and we have snapping. Oh, that's good. So I have access to fabricator. Okay, so fabricator here is fully functioning. Perfect. It's not a base. I don't have the blueprints to make rooms yet. So bear with. on the base building stuff, and I can make a wall locker and then start putting stuff in. Perfect. Cool. And then I can make more titanium there. I can put the titanium there. No, the air bladder. Because it's like, I think I... Oh, can I build from the inside? Take that out. I can add lights, but you need copper. So I assume everything... time remembered there. Thank you. I assume everything that has to do with electrical stuff would need copper. So I have a habitat beacon that I can just plop on the top of it. Utility, portable locker. Oh, and of course we have the repair leviathan that we can just print. But can I build more corridor from inside the corridor? I can. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. Ooh, and I can make... Oh, and I can like just snap corridors from whatever. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with the building in this. Okay, I'm going to make a few more storage locker. I just need a tiny bit extra to like do TTP. The part of the P of the time to penis in the survival game has already been achieved. It's like there is no kind of like gonads to the P, but the P existed. You started building low corridor. I only had corridor available. Corridor is what I made. So from now on, I'm just depositing all of the things from the thing here to the actual starting of the base, at least. Okay, just grab everything. Also, I don't know if I have enough space, but it's fine. But it always starts with with a long corridor. All of the builds in survival games start the same exact way. Always phallic shape, every single time. No if, ands, or buts. Only penis. It's so funny that TTP in so Subnautica 2 goes as fast TTP because it starts with only round corridors. Yeah, basically. It gets the fastest TTP because it just gives you round corridors and round stuff at the beginning. Full on. And it's so funny because it's like eventually you always get every single gamer that will play a survival game will eventually end up accidentally or intentionally building penis-shaped bases. Ooh, I can just construct that and getting the thing back. Nice. Because that's just how survival games work. If there is building, there is penis. And that's why TTP is a thing.
Welcome aboard.
Ask me, I don't make the rules. That's just what it is. Okay, put all of the consumable stuff in the first one. And then just mess with the rest. As you would. I usually organize my containers by type of stuff, but I don't have a lot of containers, so they're not organized. Also, I don't really have rooms. I just kicked the thing. So at the moment, it's just whatever. Thank you. Because it's like I think I need to scan rooms somewhere in like habitats or
welcome aboard.
crash sites or stuff like that. And then once I do that, I will have access to more buildable things. Because that's how you progress in these games. Okay, do I have space for more stuff here? No. I don't have space anywhere. I can eat some stuff though. Give me food and give me some water, and then put more fishes here. So we eat, we munch a little bit, we drink a little bit, and some of the space has been used. I can make more lockers. Okay. Nope. I can make it even longer. Okay. There we go. Nope. Go back.
Welcome aboard.
I need to convert some of the scrap into titanium. And you can just like chain craft them. So you just click once or twice or however many you have, and then just let it do its thing. Also, the other thing, can I build corridors vertically? Oh, that changes the length. Rotate. Can I rotate up or down? No. Yeah, no. Give me a T. No. Give me a T. No. Rotate. Rotate. No. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. I can bend. It's not necessarily... When I have it rotated, it doesn't... Like, when I go through that, I think I have to do the other bit separate, like that.
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Okay, so let's make it a bit longer so I can add more stuff. Chill. And then we can add space to the side. Because like the thing is, like, I want to connect rooms after. So having extra corridor space here will help. And then I assume like we get other kind of access. I'm going to put more storage to the side. So TTP 2 hours. We have achieved key. Because it's like what I want to do. Like I have the entrance, and then you put like one room that is just like storage, one room is power, and then you get like the moon pool area and stuff. What I wanted to try to do was like put in a vertical one, but it doesn't look like it lets me do it. Like I can curve them to go somewhere else, but it doesn't look like I can stop them. So maybe there is like a joint piece that I don't have access to yet. Anyway, let's check what Noah wants to tell me, and then I'm going to go right. Did I grab the last one? It's empty. Let's... Nope. Let's scrap. There you go. Perfect. And then I'm going to, like, create the thing here and the Noah thing in the base as well. Okay. So, Chap.
Another black box. Chap Savan, head of computational dynamics. His job is to make sure I'm doing my job. I'm what he would call weakly supervisable. It means I respond well to human guidance. I can take partial instructions and generate a coherent concept of operations. Chap gave you his PDA passkey so you could play games on his account. I let it slide. His action was against the rules, but in support of the concept. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, this is very worrying because we have the AI that says, okay, I am what you would call weakly supervisable, so you just need to give me a little nudges and then I can make up the thing that you want me to do for like partial instructions. So I kind of make up my mind, which is with an AI that has control over whether or not you get reprinted with all your memory. Dangerous. Other thing that is problematic, he broke the rule. It says that he was aware that chat gave you the passcode that was against the rules, but they ignored the rules anyway because we have a problem with this AI. Full on big problem. Okay, so I'm going to have a short break. I'll be back at 5 past. I'm just going to eat a bite and run some ads, and we'll be back into surviving more and creating more of the base and exploring more, because I kinda have finished what I have accessible to do. See you in a bit. In and back. Okay, so we go exploring. So the next person is trapped. Actually, go back to base.
Warning. Power offline. Welcome aboard.
Okay. Drink the water. Not eating food yet. Drop the stuff. But also drop the habitat builder. I don't need it on me. There you go. And drop the food. I also don't need it on me. So we go to the next bit. And again, we have the cable that is going towards the location. So, like, even if the game didn't kind of have a story progression that gave you, like, these waypoints that it tells you, oh, you have to find the next person and the next person, you still have things that are around that points you to locations, like
Contact. Something large is moving nearby.
oh oh no, bye. No, I'm joking. It's fine. It's a Subnautica game. There are leviathans. Also, I don't think the something large moving is this, because I already scanned them and he didn't give me the warning. Ooh, pretty. Oh, electric. Come get scanned. Yeah, Surge Jelly, of course, is going to fry me a little bit. Give me oxygen. So, what was that? Cool. Ooh, did we scan the coral? Coral! Is this inside here that we have to go? Yes, it is. Oh, there's a hatch thingy. Oh, cool. One sec, I have stuff. Oh, store locker. Yes. So this is where I start getting the things by a reactor, of course, because you cannot just rely on solar power. Oh, simple bed. Nice. You need a second one. What else can I scan? Table? No? Stool? Yes. Ooh, repair tool. Perfect. That's really good in like the later parts. I can scan the biobed. What's that?
Endurance
Biobed.
upgraded. Inventory expanded.
Oh! Nice. It gave me more spots. Oh, that's so cool.
Kurultai Records, day 585. Consultation with chaplain psychiatrist Lucretia Kapoor about the state of the Noah. Lucretia, say hello.
Hello. Would it be appropriate to include Raster and Chap?
Before I ask our computer people to fix Noah, I need to know. What is wrong with it?
With it? Or with you?
What?
Has the Noah failed to perform its tasks? Or do you feel that it's asking too much of us?
I can't afford to have feelings about anyone's behavior. I'm acting on reports that the Noah is erratic.
Because if you allowed yourself to have feelings, you might disagree with the machine?
This is not why I asked you.
Of course it is. You use the Noah as a source of certainty in the face of terror. If the Noah can become delusional and mistaken, so can you. And it can.
The Noah can become delusional?
It has no fixed model of reality. It can entertain any madness imaginable, and many more you cannot imagine, as long as those delusions help it complete the mission.
So the Noah is insane, but only when it's useful?
Are we any different? Anita has invented an entire belief system to justify the Angel Comb adaptations. Because they are useful.
She's insane too. She's a puppet for the Mazefield virus. I can't prove it, but I know it.
You see? You do have feelings.
Okay, so Noah can become delusional. More and more things that the game is adding to. Okay, this trust, this machine, this computer program is not like necessarily something that is reliable. You should not trust it. So I am of 2 points. Point 1, the situation is linear. You should not trust Noah. The machine may or may not be printing you with all your memory, and may or may not be acting irrationally and not necessarily following the original programming, or following the original programming to a point that is detrimental to everyone else, because maybe it's just like obsessively... Oh, silver! I was literally in front of it, but I cannot... Oh, I need a different tool to get it. But I cannot get it. So they're like, the paths are two. Either Noah is getting stuff wrong and like malfunctioning and like acting all delusion because it's like it's trying to follow his primary directive and may or may not have issues with it because like the planet is wrong, like it's killing people and it's making it impossible to make his programming follow what it's supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen, it's like you print people start building things, they thrive, you stop reprinting them when they die because they build the base of the new civilization, your directive is over. What is happening is you did not land on the correct planet, allegedly, because I still think that big tree looks way too much like a cactus to not be the original desert planet that they were supposed to go, and they just ended up arriving at a time that was different because, like I said earlier, when you observe things in space, you see the past, you don't see the present because of how light travels. So when you're observing a celestial body that is super far away, you never see the way that is currently, you see the way that it was when the light started getting from there to you, and the time that it gets to come to you, it means that it's what you see at this moment is not what it is right now, because light takes time to travel, and that's why the whole thing about light years, there are a measure of distance in space that is kind of BS, because distance in years is relative to how the length or how fast something it is, but that's fine. The point is that it's entirely possible that this, at least this is my theory, this is the planet that we were supposed to get to, but it is not a desert like we thought it was, because the observation that saw a desert was in the past, and when we arrived there, it's not a desert anymore. And we think we're in the wrong place because it's not a desert, but it is the right place, but then the planet is toxic. Everything has too many heavy metals, people cannot even eat the stuff, and it's killing everyone, and Noah is kind of malfunctioning because basically it's unable to do its main directive, so it's kind of acting on the threats. And then you have people that looks like they are sabotaging Noah because maybe they figured out that the programming is going haywire and it's trying to perpetually kill people and reprint them, sometimes potentially not with all their memories, so they may not want to just continue doing that.
My mouth is full of holes.
I'm turning on the nitrogen. Deep breath. You have a brand new body. You might even be a little stronger, a little faster. The biobeds got you.
Until it all happens again. The meadow. Or the maize field. This planet is poison.
If this works, we can slow down the syndromes by reprinting our bodies until we find a cure.
What if there is no cure?
Chap, sweetie, don't be scared. Noah will find a way.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Still titanium. So the other thing that I'm thinking about this game, there is also the other aspect. People are being very callous about people dying and getting reprinted. Like, they're acting as if, okay, the planet is killing us, but we can just like reprint ourselves as many times as are necessary, so it doesn't matter really. But the other thing is like, is that... Ooh, where is it? I see a big shadow. Hello! Are you friendly? Oh, I think I know this one from the trailer. Not friendly. Super cute though. Show me your face. Show me your face. Do the thing. Oh, that's a cute boy. Do not attack me. Thank you very much.
Oxygen.
But yeah, no, the other thing was like, you have to take into account is like, these people are acting as if they have all the time in the world because they just get reprinted, but they're not necessarily considering all of them. Oh, is this the large thing that was moving? I'm fairly sure the crabs are this. No? Maybe? Oh no, it's just eating. Cool, it's fine. But yeah, so there's like the other thing that like they are acting very nonchalant about the fact that they're like, oh, we keep dying, this entire planet is poison to us, but it doesn't matter because we can just like get reprinted until we figure it out. And then that is the kind of, what's that? Weakness fragment. Okay, I need more of those. I have no idea what that is. Maybe it's the thing that I can use to mine the silver, because it says that it was an unknown. It needed an unknown. Ooh, it's getting hot in here.
Oxygen.
I need to get silver though. I want to have more hair. Okay, so this is
Heat level beyond tolerable threshold.
That's sulfur. Eat warning. Okay, cool. Can I cannot mine it. So I need things. So probably the wake maker is the thing that I need to break through larger bits of stuff. Like we had the prawn drill arm in the other Subnautica. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, no, these are not friendly. Where is it? They're fast. Let me scan you. Went away. No, there it is. Hello. Oh my god, you're quick. Can you stop for a second? Just stop having the zoomies. Let me scan you. Okay, nibbler mango. The mango is such
Heat
a nice
level
thing.
beyond tolerable. Oxygen.
Yeah, okay, so I
Commence
need
adaptation.
I need an adaptation to the heat. So probably need to get to find another angel comb thing, like the one that was there. Oh, that's the tail of the big guy, is it? Yeah. I was like, what's that shiny thing there? Oh, it's the tail of the big fish. But yeah, no, to me, I think there are some aspects of the story that could go either way. I need silver desperately. Silver that I can actually pick up, not silver that I cannot mine. Or I need, that's titanium. So the storyline wise, it could be the AI is messed up and is doing something bad, like reprinting us at an infinite amount of time, even though we may not want to be printed an infinite amount of time. And whenever someone disagrees, it can just like, oh, whoops, I just reset you to factory settings. You only have the memories of when you just woke up, which is probably what happened to us. What is that? Habitat builder. I already have it. So that's the possibility that, like, you don't know how long it's been, because we established that Anita, the one that died feeding herself to the plant, she died 28 years before. So we know that that version of her, because the other thing is, like, we don't know how many times this is happening, because every time that they get rebuilt, they only have the memories that get printed with them. They don't necessarily. Oh, big current. Oh no, I'm getting dragged. No. Go away. Ooh, cool. Oh, maybe there's silver here. One sec. Let me check. Because the other place was like a bit. Nope, that's titanium still. What are you? Oh, that's lead. No, we full on skipped silver and went to lead. This is the part where, like, people see, like, oh, there's a piece of silver right in front of you, and why can you not see it? Because this is like what happened in the other Subnautica games, that I had to like get the look at the PDAs for the information to know. Ooh, stuttering. To try to find. Oh, these are all big metal things. Oh, and I do need copper.
Oxygen.
Okay, game is stuttering a bunch. What? I love how it's like she gets launched. Also, I should be using the dash. I have the ability that makes me swim faster when needed, and I'm not using it. Okay, so that is salt. What are you? Macaron sponge. It doesn't look like macaron. Coral Dome I already scanned. The time that it takes in between dashes is a bit long for my taste. I would have loved it to be a bit faster, but that's just me. Yeah, a bit of oxygen. Is that anything to be scanned? Yes, it is. What are you? Ooh, bioreactor. Perfect. I need one more piece to be done with it. And I still need silver. More crashes. What I was saying earlier was like, when you see... Oh, what is you? Sonic Resonator. Oh, that looks like... what was it called?
Oxygen.
There was the item in Subnautica that it was like the portal gun, but backwards. That like you shot through stuff. I don't remember the name. I'm full on blanking on the name. So maybe that's the thing that we use to destroy big things. Because it looks similar. It looks like more like gun-like. More things to scan. Is that cool? Crab feces. Cool. Can I scan them? No. Probably for the bioreactor. It's like one of those things like, oh, if you use poop, it lasts for fuel for like super long, more than like anything else. Because it's like all of these kind of games use poop as fuel, 100%, all of them, no exception ever. I am just about to die. Okay, there's a
Heat level beyond tolerable threshold. Recommend adaptation.
So I need to adapt to go further, closer to like volcanic areas.
Oxygen.
That's not fun. And okay, I'm going to go back to the area where the silver was, because I'm thinking that I'm moving. What was it? Chat. I think I'm moving forward without having gotten the thing that let me go forward, which is the silver.
Heat level beyond tolerable threshold. Heat warning.
Ooh. That's toasty. I'm getting some damage. Also, that's a big...
Heat level.
Yeah, I know. It's about 50 degrees is when she starts getting damaged by the heat. Also, it's like, these are basically... This coral domes, this is like a shell of one of those crabs. Oh, and there's all the quartz. And I like this, like they look iridescent, like you would find in a shell in nature. And I like, that is like one of the things that I... Getting lost. One of the things that I like about Subnautica is that they're usually relatively based in like kind of like biology, like you would in normal in nature, like we would normally. So that's kind of... What's that? Oh, does it show me? Oh, that's so cool. Like the yellow dots are like animals that are in the area. That is cool. So you can use it to see like where like fauna is. Now, chat was in this area, so here is where I should be looking for silver. It would be very nice to have a scanner room or something similar at this point, because
caloric intake.
Yeah, I know, I need to eat. It's fine. Are you silver? No, titanium still. Ooh, let's grab some air. The fact that it's so dark doesn't help. But I assume like silver looks like it's more like deeper a little bit than like copper. It looks like it's like on the ceiling like this all of the time, but it's not. Still titanium. I do not need titanium. That looks like a person. That looks like a diver. Okay. Can I scan it? Okay, so maybe this planet is doing a bit more than just turning crabs into coral. What's that? Habitat builder. Is also like doing calcification on people too, because this looks like a person. Full on. It looks like that's the air tank in the back as well. Okay. Oh, air pocket. Which is so sad because we're like super close to having hair, if that's what they died for. But there is no black box here. Ooh, that is weird. Oh, I need to know more of that. Okay, so are you still titanium? Okay. I'm going to go out and over to try to... Oh, I don't have space. And never mind, I'm going to go back to base and deposit stuff, and then go back to grab the things. Also eat while I'm at the base, because I was like, I am not eating a lot. Also not using the dash as much as I should. And I like that the scanner shows you where animals are. Wait, maybe it doesn't. I thought it was showing me the dots, that it was like... I don't know. Maybe it's just not doing it all the time. Or maybe it wasn't what it was showing me. I don't know. So that doesn't have power, so we need to go up here for a second. And then drop the stuff there. Do we have a message from there? No. Do we have new stuff that we can do? Yes. Oh, we can do biofuel block with salt to make nutrient block. That sounds not appetizing in the slightest. Not even a little bit. I don't have anything on me that I can cook. Yikes. I can drink, at least. The food doesn't look like I can do anything with. But I need to find
Welcome aboard.
Another power source and have more space for stuff. Okay, go copper. Oh, if you press it for longer, it drops all of the things. Nice. Okay, so what can I build? Move the air bladder and give me the... No, give me. Habitat builder back. Okay, so I still cannot do a room, but I can do a bigger locker. I don't think they will fit here. I can make a biobed and a node terminal, so I can create a set point from the base, so I don't have to go back there. I can just like create it whenever. Let's grab some food though, because I'm about to expire. Eat. Not a lot of nutrition. Drop the poop. We don't want the poop. Oh, also, you can swap the battery. Cancel. I didn't want to edit the label. I just wanted to... Can I not? Yeah, I can. It's because I was selecting the thing in
Power connected. All systems online.
Oh, it's day. Perfect. Okay, so I was checking. So I can make ceiling lights, I can make a biobed and a terminal, but I still cannot make actual rooms. So I need to get the ability to make rooms first, and then I can do that. And also I need to scan a bioreactor, so I can no, give me here, so I can get extra power, so it's not just powered when it's day. Okay, so we go towards chat because that's where the silver is, and silver means extra air, and extra air means I can stay down longer. Also, I should be using the dash a lot more than I am using it. Whee. Okay, so here there's more like beds strewn. That's an bit of Baldur, but like up to get to that point, there is a lot of beds that fell off. Yeah, I definitely need bigger hair tanks because these are not working very well. So here inside this bed is where there was the big silver, so I just need to find a smaller silver. Nope, that's titanium. Silver is basically the same color as titanium, it's just like more spiky. So it's like every time I've been seeing titanium I was like, I use silver, and it's not, it's always titanium. And this is the part where like I would want to have a scanner for minerals. And that's salt. We don't care about salt. Actually, we need it for cooking. So maybe we want to have some salt. Would love to have a light as well. Because the scanner is the only light that we get. And that doesn't like make light as it is. Okay, I'm just going to refill because that's a big thing of silver, but that's the only silver that I've seen entirely, and that's not good. So I was like, I would want to have a bit more of the silver, because I assume it's like in this kind of cave formation. I use silver? No, titanium still. I feel like they should have more silver here. It's like, that's copper. I do need copper, but I wouldn't want to have silver. That's still titanium. That's titanium. Why bait me with the big thing of silver here and then no other silver?
Oxygen.
Yeah, no, I know oxygen. And I was like, and I cannot break it. It's like all of these big bits of stuff, they don't let you break them. You need like a specific tool for it. I'm just gonna pick up the titanium because every time I see it, I think it's silver and then I get disappointed. Okay, refuel. Okay. Like, I am sure like the search for silver is probably like the meme with Subnautica now, because it's like it was kind of similar with the previous ones, but it was like, oh, it was like, where's the gold, where's the rubies?
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Yeah, no, my convenience is after I have silver. So please let me just look around for silver in these kind of rock formations.
Oxygen.
Give me
Heat level
oxygen.
beyond tolerable threshold.
Okay,
Recommend
first of all,
adaptation.
it's rude that you tell me it's beyond tolerable level, but this is the part that has the thing that I need to be able to breathe for longer. And it's kind of like volcanic rock. Just similar to what they did in Subnautica in the first one. Is that sulfur? Yeah. In the first one, because they had the area that was
Oxygen.
That was more like volcanic, that they had the kind of like heat vents that they were having like the rubies and things like gold as well. Ooh, yikes! I'm getting cooked. I'm getting cooked. Swim away. Swim away.
Seek medical attention.
Yeah, I'm going to. Please give me silver. Game, I just want some silver so I can breathe longer. It's like, I know silver is around. It exists. I saw one, but it was too big for me. I was like, I need tiny silver and not big silver. So I feel like silver should be an... Actually, 1 second. Let me read the PDA entry on silver. Maybe it tells you where to find it. Because that's what like happened in the other Subnautica games. So like if you read the entry on the thing that you were trying, I'm going to read all of the ones about the animals when I'm in a better position. Okay, silver. Most conductive and reflective of all pure metal, silver nanoparticles are vital in both medical technology and nanoprinted circuits. Also important in modern nuclear reactors and high-efficiency solar panels. Silver accumulations in the body from exposure blah 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 can cause long-term health effects ranging from blue skin to that. This was dissolved. Silver levels are unsafe for human habitation. Consult your native advisor to optimal search areas. So it doesn't tell me. Cool. Maybe I need to talk to Noah. I don't like talking to Noah. I feel like Noah is lying to me, and I kinda have the impression that I may be correct. Also, this is totally a dude that turned into a rock. Full on. Are you silver? No, titanium. Cool. You silver? No, it's copper. Fine. Didn't want silver anyway. I do. I really do want silver. Okay. Let's go back to Noah and see if it sends me somewhere else that does have silver. So far, we got TTP very quickly, but time to silver still in progress. And I need to do the dash more often because I have the ability to move faster, but I'm not using it. And it's like, for it being a bit unobtrusive, like a lot of people wanted, for me, it's like, because I have ADHD and there's so many things to look at, I don't notice the things that are in the HUD as much. Okay, quicker.
I've located Lucretia Kapoor, the mission's AI ethicist. You may find her final words troubling. I certainly do.
Noah, do not open the Seacocks. Acknowledge, please. Do not.
She often asked you to resume your stories when you were interrupted. She made eye contact when she spoke. A considerate woman, and not easily frightened. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
It's not just me, there is like kind of like a dissonance between Noah telling you this little stories about people like,
Welcome aboard.
oh, she's not easily frightened, but she was scared because she was asking you to not open the door and you opened the door. So just saying, maybe Noah is just giving us weird details about stuff. So this is 653. Okay, so that's the one that I have the most. So I'm just gonna put 3 of those because there is the... Oh, okay. So you can make jerky out of them and it gives you a bit more food. But there's this one that also gives you health. Oh, I just need fibrous pulp. Oh, I can totally make that. I just need to hack at a plant a little bit. Oh, I should not have done it. Also, I'm out of water. Do I have any anywhere? No. Cool. And I need to make some health kits because I'm very low on health. Okay, so where do I find plant? Are you plant? You're coral. Oh, I already did the thing. Give me plant. Gives me coral bits. Okay, so I need to find plant. Do you give me plant stuff if I hit you? I cannot hit you. Did I scan you? Yes, I did. Okay, so we need plant. We need oxygen. Okay, so let's dash around a bit. Yeah, and it's sending me more towards the area that I was already going to, so I was probably going in the correct direction, just maybe a bit earlier than I should have. I do need to grab some plant stuff and also water, so you come moving. I full on got face full of oh, there's the plant bits. There you go. Ooh, is that a beacon? Yes. Ooh, oh my god. Nice. Oh, I need to. Always need to. Go up. Whee! Oh, I'm sure you can get some serious height if you launch yourself from really far down. Okay, let's grab the bits as well. Okay.
User death imminent.
Oh, I'm about to die. I should go back and then die. Because if I die here, I have to go back to grab my corpse for the stuff that I lost. Yeah, oh, you can get so much height. What was the thingy? There. No, that's chap. Where's the other one? Oh, quicker is on the other direction. I was going one way. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I am not constantly lost in these games. Eventually, I do find my way around with waypoints. Mostly with waypoints and only waypoints. Oh, silver. Oh, please give me silver.
Oxygen.
No poison, thank you. Just silver. Oh, actually, I can make the medical thingies with this. Corridor? When there's a... Ooh, that's a thing. Okay, one second.
Oxygen.
Let me get close to the air plant and consume one of these. I don't die. Nice. There's more stuff here. Ooh, we got another of these. Drop all of the stuff. Okay. Ooh, nice big crate. What do we have here?
Google tie record day 620. Sophie Boucher entering. Anita Gottschall and 5 others left Habitat in protest of my decision to end medical treatment for the sick. They call themselves the Jubilee. They are going to move back to Camp 1 for now. Anita claims her group can live in the open sea. She believes the planet is trying to give us what we need to survive through the angel combs. I insisted on giving them physicals. They are lucid and rational. No worse off than the rest of us. I can't prove that they are leaving because of Maysfield. I can't convince Anita that she is in the thrall of a virus that compels her to the tree like a rat whose parasites drive it into the cat's jaws. I asked Noah not to reset them when they die, but I suspect it will anyway. Everyone will blame me. Well, so be it. I must ask Nahima what will happen to the ecosystem if the Jubilee group eats everything.
Okay, so...
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn!
So we have like different kind of more titanium. I thought it was maybe silver. Still titanium. Then maybe we've had like some people that apparently like they're calling it like kind of like an infection or a virus that maybe like the planet itself is kind of like changing people in more ways than one. So like they're not necessarily having the best time and agreeing on what they're supposed to be doing. Thank you for the time reminder, Jimmy Friendship.
Oxygen.
So I think it's like kind of situation where you have you don't necessarily have a clear did I explore this track? I don't think I have. I need to come back in a second. I need to do this first. So you basically have people that are getting like influenced by the plant life in
Power
here,
offline.
and
Welcome
they
aboard.
may or may not be potentially. John Franchi did see the first time. Remember, you didn't have to tell me again. So there's like there is this entire problem that they have now that they don't know what's going on, and some of them may or may not be compromised. They have an AI that is not necessarily following what it's supposed to be doing, and the entire environment is toxic to everyone. So the situation is not ideal, and they're kind of having some level of disagreement over what they're supposed to be doing, because not everyone is thinking, because it's like there's these Anita that is the one that fed herself to the plant, that she thinks like, oh, the environment and this plant, they are giving us everything that we need, while at the same time there is this, oh yeah, no, this is not functioning, so it's not giving me oxygen. And the other side, there's like there was the interview with the psychiatrist that they were talking about having, oh, I can make a light, nice. That is actually probably really good to do. That they're having issues with the fact that it's like, oh yeah, the AI is malfunctioning and is delusional. Why do you think it's like it's delusional because it's not doing what you want it to do, or is it like, is it actually having a problem? So it's like you have like different people that are like trying to go around the issues is like in different ways and not necessarily agreeing over which one is the best way. And we don't know at this point what is actually the
Seek
truth.
fresh water intake.
To me, the fact that Noah is giving us information that is like kind of like giving us background information of people with, oh, I need to craft it in the other one, with like, it's telling us memories that we should have on our own, as if we are incapable of having those memories. And then you have people that are complaining, saying, oh, Noah is just reprinting us a bunch and it's just not necessarily doing what it's supposed to be doing. So why are we just following blindly? Because, oh, that's a cooked thing that I can't eat. And I have it already. So we, at this point, we don't necessarily know what is the truth out of the various versions that we do have, but the chances are that it's either Noah is the bad guy, and the person that is listening to the life on the planet that is actually trying to help us is correct. And then we have the other side, there is the person that blew up the temporary base. We don't know what's up with them and why they did that. So the reason
alien organisms may have their own interpretation of your light. From threat display to attempted seduction.
Yeah, no, I know. I can use it to look around. Why did you point it at yourself? Oh, nice, I have a light that actually works. So I don't need to use the scanner as a light. Okay, so put the light there, scanner there, and I don't need the habitat builder quite yet. So what else can I make? Cannot do that yet. I still need to find the silver. I still don't know where the silver is. Everything else here I have. I don't have all the things for the repair tool, and I cannot make the better food here because it's not a full thing. Does Noah have more things? Oh, quicker. I haven't gone too quicker yet. Okay.
Welcome aboard.
I'm just going to grab some stuff from here and then drop some stuff in these and just use the last one to put like crafted things. Give me the water bit. Okay, I should probably put lockers on the other side as well. No power. It's getting light. You should be getting power any second now. Why are you not powered?
Power connected.
Yeah, okay.
All systems online.
Okay. Make me the good food. Yes. 3 of them. Perfect. Okay, so I am thinking I'm in a bit of a stable situation other than not having silver, and I have a tiny base that is a very efficient shape, and unfortunately the only shape that we can make at this point, because we do not have rooms, we only have corridors, so that is unfortunate.
Welcome aboard.
But we have a lot. Oh, we made multiples of those. Oh, that is really good. I am very happy that I decided to use that. Cool. So I'm going to end the stream here. We've had some technical issues. Makes 3 at a time. Yeah, it looks like it. That is actually the best food that we can make. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm thinking about continuing potentially on Thursday because we're not having the co-op quite yet this week. So I may be continuing Subnautica 2 on Thursday instead. Otherwise, it's going to be Saturday. I'm going to do Zomboid and or Leon Must Die for Resident Evil Requiem, and then I'm going to continue my journey in Subnautica on Tuesday. Either way, we'll change the schedule on the page, so you should be able to see what's happening when. And I'm thinking, like, first of all, I need to save. The game itself is okay. I'm going to exit. Okay. The game itself, it looks really good. Even having like put everything at the lowest quality possible because our potato computer couldn't manage, it looks stunning. And it's like I've been playing for like 3 hours, 4 if you count the restart when we were having technical difficulties. There is so much to do and I barely done anything at all. And plot-wise, the story seems to be very interesting because we have all of these different aspects between us being reprinted, having a lot of time that has passed because we saw with one of the characters that has been like 28 years since that version of the character died, and with them being reprinted a bunch of times every time they die, and the planet be basically toxic, so people don't last more than, I think it was like, they say 3 months. So if you calculate how many times in those 28 years, if they die every 3 months, how many times they've been reprinted. And then you have like the whole AI with Noah that may be not be malfunctioning, and you have like this other character that has exploded one of the bases and we don't know why yet, and we have like multiple different levels of it. So I am very happy to be back playing Subnautica because like I love the survival aspect, but also the storylines are very interesting as well. So definitely looking forward to playing more, and I'm very happy that we managed to sort the settings so that I can play and stream, because I wasn't super sure up until after the first hours that we kind of fixed it. So hope you enjoyed and see you soon. Bye!